and welcome to another video. Today it's time for a round in the European Union. Back to this map set and excited to see how we do. We'll give myself a time limit here of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's start the game. Okay, on to the first round. We've got a K-Way, Distributeur Automatique de Fruits et Légumes. Okay, so it sounds French, of course, but as we know, that could mean that we are in Belgium or in Switzerland as well. So we have to be a little cautious around that and see what we get otherwise. Come on. Just struggling to turn the corner at the moment. Oh, here we go. This is a sign here, like a tourism sign. Espace piétonnier. Okay, that's interesting. Access to the rivers and rules around that, maybe? That is a useful sign to be able to read, but unfortunately it doesn't seem... It was just a bit bleached out by the colours there. And here, Amiens. Does that say Amiens? I think it does. A-M-I-E-N-S. That is a useful poster to have found. Amiens is in France. I don't exactly know where it is, but I think it's a big enough city to be able to find. It's not popping out immediately at me, so are we perhaps in the sort of east over here? It should be here. So we've got Amiens. There it is. It is in the north of France. Of course, it is one of the main cities that you pass by when you drive to France. Now, I think this even looks like it lines up. We've got a roundabout there on the map, which is possibly this roundabout here, and so on. So I think, we're going to be in the middle of the town somewhere. So that's a pretty good start. Now, do we have a street sign here? I think we do. These dark blue signs on the walls. We know that we're by the Pandora shop, Place René Goblet. And in fact, we're looking north there to a main cathedral. So is that something that we... René Goblet, I think that's there, doesn't it? And we started down here on Rue Allard. So let me just go back to the beginning and see what there is. We were by the K-Way. I think that's going to be about right, isn't it? So, not too bad. Very good. 1 yard away. 5,000 points. Next round. Oh, we've got a very tight alleyway in here. Uitgezonderd. So, that sounds sort of Dutch or German, doesn't it? What do we have here, in fact? Stad Ghent. There we go. Napoleon Denstanbergstraat. Well, if that says Ghent, we can go straight to it. I mean, that really helps. It's just a case of finding out where. Now, Ghent seems to have a couple of different spellings. It's G-H-E-N-T, which might be the English, and G-E-N-T may be the Danish. What am I talking about? The Belgian. I'm going to put us in the middle to start, and just remember the street, Napoleon Denstanbergstraat. So, clearly this is some kind of tiny alley. Who knows exactly where it is? I think we need a bigger street. We're locked off here. Lots of no-go signs, aren't there? We're down several alleys, in fact. So I think we'll just have to work our way out of this onto a main road and go from there. What can we see down here? Not a lot is the answer. Now, are we on a more... This looks like a proper road. We've got 1 minute and 10 seconds, and we've got this junction here with lots of different roads coming in and out of it. So, what do we think about that? I no longer think I'm bang in the middle of the city. This looks more of Eipenstraat. This looks more sort of residential, doesn't it? Eipenstraat. Vaschroot. We've got the BE there for Belgium. I think, I'm afraid, short of sort of finding any... Is this... No. I think we're going to have to work our way more, even more towards a main road or freeway in order to decipher where we are. We've only got 20 seconds left, so I think my guess for now is okay, although it won't be a maximum pointer. Right, we've travelled south here and we've gotten to a canal. So we're north of a canal that runs east-west. Does that mean that we possibly started in here somewhere? Maybe. Or we're up here, or, you know, we're in here. So really not sure. But, look, there we go. So we'd come down this road here and gotten to this junction. So not too bad. I think pretty close, in fact. 4988 points. So can't complain there. We were just trying to nail down the exact location. Continuing on the theme of finding out where we are based on signs, we've got here the Commune de Rimini. Now I think Rimini is in Italy, and it's either on the east coast along here. Yes, there it is, by San Marino. Look at that. Fantastic. Well, we found the town here. The other place I was going to say is it's here, or it's on the coast around Venice, so I must be thinking of some other city there. Now, let's orient ourselves at first, because that could have maybe helped us in the previous round. Looking east, we see a tall building, so it's likely that this center is to our east. This is clearly a residential area, and we're now heading north east, really. Although that's the way in which I'm looking. Yeah, we're heading more north now, on a sort of northeasterly route. We seem to have not been able to progress to this junction here. Okay, well, I'm not quite sure why we seem to have paused here, but goodness, it seems very slow. Let's see what's here then. Is there anything more exciting? Yes, possibly something down here. Okay. We have come to the far east to some kind of canal, which looks like it's almost certainly connected to the sea, that goes north-south. So we've come to a canal that goes north-south. So that's almost certainly one of these two, isn't it? Because it looks like we're pretty central. So I'm going to go up here. Looking north, there's a big lighthouse up there and some docks. So that means I think we almost certainly started in here somewhere. I'm going to go back to the start. We've only got 10 seconds. So not sure, but if we were to go this way, we'd probably hit... What do we have? Oof, relatively close there. Must have gone up this road, I think, and then made a right. I think perhaps my orientation was slightly off, but we were extremely close there, in fact, yes. So I was heading northeast to begin with, wasn't I? So that makes sense. And then we made a right down here and a left up here. So very good. Not bad. Okay, next round. We seem to be doing pretty well in Europe this time. Been lucky with the signs. Touch wood. Bistro. Bistro. Okay, nothing there. Let's see. We've got some trams. Fantastic. Okay. No, not sure. The slewing today seems to be taking a very, very long time. Perhaps a taxi here. Meridian Taxi Plus. This has a slight Italian feel to it, maybe, but not sure. Lots of flags here, so they don't help. Champions Resto Bar. Taxi Plus again. LEI, that is the Romanian lira, isn't it? So we know we're in Romania. We're on a tram as well. So let's get in there and, you know, we're possibly in Bucharest. We could also be in Constanta. We could also be in Cluj. Or Brașov, so not sure at the moment. Need to figure out where we are, but we've learned our lesson from those lie before because they were quite confusing. Now we've got here, we know that we're on a tram line, and trams, well, they tend to go places, so let's follow one. And we've got a blue sign up here. What does this blue sign say? Constanta, Calarasi. Now these are... There is Calarasi, and Constanta is... They're in different directions. Calarasi straight on Constanza. So I think we're in... given that these are major cities and they're sort of a long way from us, I think that that means that we're in Bucharest. I'm running out of time here, so I'm going to choose a main road that is going northeast, and I think that that could put us here on the number 6, if indeed we're heading into town. If we're heading out of town, of course, it's going to be the other side of the city, but I think I'm close. So curious to see... look at that, yes. And so I wasn't heading into town, I was heading away from the city centre, and unfortunately the guess did not pay off there. But look, we were pretty close overall, and correct decision there to stay in Bucharest, so that is good. I think this means I could beat my personal best in Europe. Shouldn't speak too soon, but what do we have here? Kind of, well, I'm not sure, but possibly Italian feeling scene. It's kind of Italian mixed with Britain at the moment. I'm not too sure. Although, of course, New Year means that Britain, you know, should not feature in these maps anymore. So, curious to see if it's been updated or not. What do we have here? Possible Ukrainian flag. There. Yellow and blue. I think that that's Ukrainian. So, let's go down here and see what the signpost says. Just trying to... No, actually, we're by a great big dam, aren't we? So that's what we're... What do we have here? Reservoir de la Liège. Access... Oh, okay, so absolutely nothing to do with Ukraine. We've got here some French, so danger. The VNF. Veven something on France. Not sure where that is. And can't read it either, to be honest. But we know we're in France then, or again, or Belgium, or I'm going up here because I think that there might be some signs, or Switzerland, to finish my last sentence. I'm going up here because there might be some signs that tell us, you know, again, the same information about the reservoir, from which we can work out where we are. And I'm glad I've done so, because we've got here. So possibly we're in the Alps. I do not know where La Liège is, but, you know, I'd guess in the Alps. We've only got 20 seconds. And unfortunately, this is absolutely no signs here as to where we are. 15 seconds. I'm afraid I'm out of time, so we're just going to have to go. I'm going to go somewhere sort of southeast France here. Let's say Grenoble. Is there anywhere? Maybe... no, not sure. Look, we weren't a million miles off there. 2,500 points. But by far and away the worst round of the game, unfortunately, to end on. And just then didn't really have enough time to zero in on my location. And so let's see where we are. Revenue de la Liège. And I didn't know what that sign said at the bottom there. We were by the town of Lange. Okay, and yeah, that's clearly where we started here at the bottom. La Liège. It's here. We ended up in this town here. So look, you know, close, but unfortunately, I think if we'd have gone the other way, we might have found the N19. So you know, perhaps then it's just a case of setting off in the wrong direction. But oh well, you can't win them all. Look, on the whole, not too bad. 22,409. I think that's possibly a high score for me in Europe, online at least. So pretty happy with that. And I think on the whole we did pretty well. So I've enjoyed playing this map, and do hope that you've also enjoyed the videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.